Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina. This is Lifting Pins and Needles. Welcome to my channel. Now you would have seen this refashion the other day. If you haven't, you can go ahead and look at that. I'm going to show you a bunch of refashions. Now I haven't bought new clothes to make these refashions. I just went into my wardrobe and got things there that I could refashion. Now I have made things in the past that I was very happy with. I mean, I was happy with the sewing, I was happy with the fit. The style or the colors just weren't making me go and wear them. You know what I mean? There's just something that makes you feel weird in a garment you've made. For me, always the fabric is the winner. I always want the fabric to be shown, because that's what attracts me to a project in the first place. Not the style, but more the fabric that I chose to make it out of. I'm going to start with a dress that I drafted myself from my bodice block last year. When I redrafted my bodice for my current measurements, I went ahead and made 3 dresses. I will put the link of that vlog down below, and I'll pop up some pictures here if I can find them, of a fitted dress made out of linen. Now this was a refashion. So this is a refashion of a refashion of a refashion, you know. I found the Ralph Lauren long linen skirt in the markets, and I refashioned that into a dress from my bodice block. And now I have taken that dress and I have chopped it off, gotten rid of the bodice, and just kept the skirt as a pencil skirt. Now why did I do that? The style suits me. I like the style of a fitted dress, but it was just the color. It's pink. I don't wear pink. I feel weird in pink. Don't even ask me why. It's just the way I feel. I thought the color was too light on me. Although it had some brown sort of speckles around there, I still felt like too pink. So I can deal with a pink skirt. I think I can use that, not a full-on pink dress. Easy refashion. Just take your dress, put it inside out, put your pattern pieces for your skirt from the bottom of the dress up, and then just reshape the hips, redraw some dots. You know, this pencil skirt that was attached to the bodice was slightly larger, you know, because a skirt on a dress has more ease than a skirt would onto your body just as a skirt. Like a pencil skirt usually doesn't have that much ease compared to a dress. So I did have to reshape the sides. I did keep the normal hem. This is the original hem of the Ralph Lauren skirt. It has that tiny little flounce at the bottom that I had kept in my dress. Now I've kept it for the skirt. So I had to reshape the side seams. I put a zipper on the side, on the hip. I don't usually do that, but it was the only way I could maximize my fabric here. And I dropped the waist. This is not a skirt that goes up to my natural waist. It goes a bit below that. That's why it looks wider here, because this is actually on my high hip. I mean, it's sort of at my belly button. My waist is higher than my belly button. I'm short-waisted. So I had to redraft a curved waistband for that. I used a contrast brown twill because it matches the brown on the fabric. Not that anyone's gonna see my waistband, but yeah, I didn't have the same or enough of this to make a waistband. So yeah, very simple refashion. If you have a dress you don't like, but because the print is too much and you think you can get away with a skirt, just turn it inside out, go from the hem upwards, use your pattern pieces for a skirt, place them on top, and chop off at whatever height, you know. I did line the other side with brown. I didn't have any pink lining, so I just lined it. There you can see where I pleat instead of doing the dots. I always do that. It's just easier that way. Yeah, and I didn't show you. I put a pink button there. Anyway, easy peasy, easy refashion, and now I have a garment I can actually wear. For the photos you'll see later on, I've paired it with my setter top from Cashmere. You know, that brown top with that tie front thingy? I could wear that and be happy. I could easily walk out of the house and feel fine. I was not feeling fine with the whole pink dress. So that is the first refashion. Okay, the second refashion is a dress. I made this dress in October 2017-ish. to participate in an Instagram sewing challenge called Sewing the Scene, where you had to replicate a scene of a movie, what the actress was wearing, and sort of try to get inspired by that and make an outfit. So I found this fabric that I love. I'm gonna pop some pictures here from the past so you can see what this dress looked like. I made a little red linen jacket to go with it. But anyway, after doing that, I think I wore the dress once. You can see a picture here because my son snapped the photo, and then I wore it another time to church, and that was about it. The full pleated skirt on the bodice going down from the, from the dress, I just did not feel comfortable in. I just don't feel comfortable in full skirts. I know that now, and I have put that in cement now. I put it in stone. I like fitted shapes. Any variation to that. I will happily wear up to a quarter circle skirt, but more than that is just too much volume for how I feel, how the fabric hangs off me and stuff. Here you can see the inside of my dress. Nothing's changed up here, just in the front here. I have added on, as you can see, a little waist dart that goes up to my bust. There's a side dart there, but this is like where my bust is, so this is lower than where my apex is. But it just creates a nice shape under the bust. Now, the skirt pieces on the front, there's a wrap on the front. Here you can see I've attached some fabric. Now, from the back part of my skirt, I had an excess on the side, and I attached that on to make the front just wider so I could overlap more. So this is the internal bit that no one's ever going to see. That seam is there, and plus the print is nuts, so no one would ever see it. I left that on the inner part of the wrap. You can see the wrap reaches almost to the side seam there, so it's nice coverage. And on the other side, it also reaches up to there. So this was a super quick refashion, basically adapting the skirt pieces to my bodice, making all that fit. I'm going to show you the back part. The back has the darts there that were unmodified, and I added darts here on the skirt as well to match those, to give the shaping for the back. This is my dress. And then I had a full piece of fabric. It was basically rectangles, a front and a back. Rectangles, I just reshaped that to this bodice. So I drew out, using my pencil skirt block, I sort of reshaped that rectangle into this shape. I did incorporate the darts there, as you saw. I've already shown you this from the inside. And then I had excess on one side of the back piece. I had two rectangles. So my back rectangle wasn't as big anymore, so it was smaller. That excess, I sewed it onto the front so I could have a longer front. And then I was able to cut out two pattern pieces for the front and have a wrap. Now, it wraps a lot. This is a full wrap dress. It's fully sewn onto the waist seam, so there's no chance of anything opening or flying away or anything. The wrap goes way over to the other side, so it's nicely wrapped. So I feel comfortable wearing this. This whole refashion took an hour to make, from unsewing the waist seam, to putting in the new dart here, to reshaping the skirt, to sewing it on. It was so easy. And now I have a dress I can wear. I also took the buttons off that fake placket I did. I just took them off and left it like that. I think it looks more grown up this way. So I'm super happy because I love this fabric. I love it so much. I love anything that's on a navy blue background. And just look at the print, I could wear this with red shoes, or blue, I don't know. I just love it so much, and I was super sad that I wasn't wearing it because I really love the print. So yeah, that was my second refashion from my own me-mades, So I'm gonna just go back and show you how the dress fits now that I've remade it. So, there is my natural waist. There is that seam where you can see where the placket ends. This is where I took in that little dart there. That just gives that shape under the bust so it doesn't hang like a tent, I'm not going to open up my skirt because I don't want to flash anyone, but You can see where the layer that goes inside reaches quite a bit in to my leg, you know, so I'm sure I'm gonna be safe. It has all the back shaping that I like in a dress, and that is why I don't like big skirts. I just think my shape gets lost in them. So yeah, I have a very wearable dress. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I loved making these, and now they have a new life in my wardrobe. I don't have to just look at them hanging there and being useless in my wardrobe. I can actually wear them now and feel good in them, because I love the print, I love the fabric, you know, so I just had to make the style work for me. Anyway, that's all for now. I know many of you would never do that, would never go to a Me Made and unrip it and make it again, but I do. I mean, I do that. I don't mind that. I actually have fun, and I just pretend this is a new, like an old garment that I'm, you know, got from the thrift shop, whatever. But you know, it's mine. I made it. I just want to like reshape it and remake it to fit my my aesthetic, really. That's all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell so you don't miss when I upload. And I have the last refashion vlog coming very soon. Bye.